Welcome to Nasha's Art. This is a step-by-step tutorial showing you how to draw a saber-toothed tiger's face. The first step to drawing the saber-toothed tiger face is to draw some guidelines. So I'm going to draw one straight line down the middle, and I'm going to draw another straight horizontal line going across. Approximately also in the middle. So we now have a line going down and a horizontal line going across. So the first thing we're going to do now is draw the saber-toothed tiger's nose. And we're going to get it symmetrical by using these lines to help us. So, just above the central place where they cross, I'm going to do a curve, and either side of that I'm going to come up and round, up and round. If you can see it's not symmetrical, then just rub it off and make it symmetrical. This is then going to come all the way round and down below the cross. The same on the other side. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it needs to be similar. So you can work at making it similar and pause this video if you need to. Once we've got that, the next step is to go either end of the nose and do a curved line up and out. You see that? Up and out. And this side, up and out. That shows the shape of his nose. And we're going to have him looking quite angry, so that's the beginning of his scrunched up angry nose. We're now going to do the bits either side of his nose. I suppose you'd call it his cheeks. So I'm going to do a curved line round, and I'm going to actually bring that line all the way to the bottom bit of the nose here. Okay, and a similar thing on the other side. Next, we're going to draw his top layer of teeth. So I'm first going to make a little mark about the same on either side of this central line. And now I'm going to do curve up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. This is his gum, which is curving around his smaller teeth. And I'm now going to put those teeth in. I'm going to curve these ones out. Maybe that's a bit fat. And curve this one out. Okay, 3 teeth in the middle and 2 on the outside. Now we can put the most exciting bit in, which are his severed teeth. So curve down and then leave a gap and come out the other side and curve down. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, next we're going to put his bottom jaw in. So all of this is his tongue, And we need to put his teeth and jaw in here. Just realised this is a bit far over, so I'm going to move it slightly in to make it more symmetrical. There we are, it's looking better. Now let's put his bottom jaw in. So I'm going to start in the middle and I'm going to do a curved line like a cup, like this. I'm going to go in and out, in and out. I'm going to go a bit higher up and I'm going to go curve up and curve down. I'm then going to put in another layer of teeth. So I'm going to do one tooth in the middle over the line. I'm then going to do a tooth either side. Now a larger tooth, and same on the other side. And now a much larger tooth, the canines, perfect for ripping meat. There we are. The next step is to get the wrinkles in the nose and the eyes. Just above the cheeks, we're going to do some wiggly lines to show where the wrinkles start turning into the eyes. So I'm going to do a wavy line that follows the cheek round. I'm going to do a similar thing on the other side. Wavy line that kind of follows the cheek round. Now for the eyes. We're going to have this bit that comes across the eye, kind of helps to make them look quite angry. And now we're going to do the curved shape of the eyeball and the iris. Sorry, the pupil, and the same on the other side. Eyeball and pupil. Now we're going to get that eye shape around the eye. So we're going to follow the eye around and then come off at a point. There we are, and let's try the same on the other side. Follow the eye around and come off at a point. There we are, nice angry eyes. Next we're going to put his brow, top of his head, ears, and then the sort of rest of the cheeks. So in between these two curves, I'm going to make a V. There's my V. And I'm now going to come around for the brows. And on the other side, let's put some ears in. So a bit above the eyes, we'll start the ears. I'm going to start one ear here, jaggedy edge, and the outside of the ear here, and on this side, jaggedy edge and the outside of the ear here. Now let's put in the curved top of the head. So again, I'm going to start with a V at the top, and I'm going to curve round outside the ear. I'm going to curve round outside the ear. Right, let's put some of the cheeks in now and details around the eye. I'm going to start with the detail around the eye. So let's have like a lump here of wrinkled, angry flesh, and then put a curve under the eye, and the same on the other side. Wrinkled flesh and curve. You can take this line off at the top of the eye, this angry line. It helps to make him look really cross. Let's do another curve under the eye. And make sure that this is curved around there, front of the eyes, to give them that shape. We can do some fur lines here. There we are. I'm going to do some fur lines here. Right, we need to do the cheeks, so make a mark either side and do a curved line out, same. Now we've started the mouth, and we're going to take a line either side to finish that mouth that comes behind the teeth. One there, and then follow that line and curve round. Other side, follow the line and curve round. It's like the mouth finishing off and going into the cheeks. We want a curved line following this round. Again, a lot of this would be fluff or fur, orange and white fur. But we're going to use lines at the moment just to show that fur. If you haven't done it symmetrical, just like I'm doing, just check and double check so that it looks right. Again, all this is fur. You can indicate the fur with some lines. There's fur on the end of the ears. All of this would actually be fur. And join that on to here. Fur on the ends of the ears. And then I'm going to rub off this central line now. Don't need it anymore. Okay, we've got a last few touches to put on. The bottom of the chin, which is a curved line with some hair coming off. You may want to do another layer of hair here. Just, again, more hair coming off. The tongue shape, so if you come from about here on the teeth and curve round You might want to even have the tongue showing between the teeth. I think I won't go all the way up to here, I'll just take the tongue to there. Doesn't have to be symmetrical. You may also want to do a sort of middle line down the tongue. Then we need a bit more detail around the eye, and we need to sort of make this look more realistic. So, firstly, let's go above the eye, and let's do a dot and a curve. Here the same, a dot and a curve. Let's add a bit of fur detail above the eye. And here. Again, make sure you start from the same place here, it's about the middle. Just adds to the angry look that he has. Okay, we've got some wrinkles here, but I'm going to just make them a bit more, make more sense. Here I'm going to go around, I'm going to curve around here. And this one, instead of having a sharp V, I'm going to make it more of a, like it's made of fluff. And I'm going to do some shapes around it, so I'm going to do a curve there and a curve there. It's more skin folding as his face is snarling. And around here, I might do a couple. There we are. I'm also going to do some fur in front of the ears. Let's see if there's any other details we can do. Maybe some fur along here. And some fur coming along there. The nose needs some nostrils, so I'm going to actually go over the shape of the nose and make it a bit wider. You can see I'm just following the shape, making it a little bit fatter here. It's a bit thin. And now the nostrils, so from here and here we're going to come up and curve for our nostrils. I'm going to take those down as well. And I'm going to do a little line there just to show more of the shape of the nose, and maybe some little ridges on the nose. And the dots where the whiskers come. I'm not doing dots exactly, I'm sort of doing little wiggles, you see. Out of these would of course come long whiskers like this. And here on the other side, do the same thing. For the shading, I used a 6B pencil for the really dark areas, a 4B pencil for the middle tones, and a 2H pencil for the lighter areas where I just wanted it to look like fur. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button below. Do check out my other art at Naj Henkel Art on Insta or Facebook.